Well, good morning, gang. I thought I'd do just a little quick update on my uh, early morning vacation chore this morning. Um, I wanted to do something nice for my cousin, and she's got this most incredible. Didn't see the other video. Check the video down before this one, and I walked around for a few minutes and kind of showed you up close what it looked like, and now this is what it looks like now. You can actually see that I made a promise to myself I was going to work less than an hour, and I did. And so what I did was I started by trimming the bushes from around that cinder block wall. I may come and trim these a little closer. I'm not sure yet, and I'm definitely going to get the overgrowth up here, but I promised myself I was just going to work an hour, and that included piling up all this brush. Now, those brush piles go all the way across the front of my cousin's yard. And so that was what was cut from just that little area there. So I haven't even cut beyond, and I apologize with the light. I only cut up to this corner here because I wanted to make it so you could see the tree. But none of this has yet been touched by me in 3 years. 3 years ago, I cut all of this to the ground, all the way back around and around the corner. But I'm going to put you on pause for a minute, and then I'm going to walk down the street a little bit. I want to see what it looks like from approaching from the street. So thanks for hanging on. Okay, gang, this is looking down the street the way my cousin would be coming when she's driving back from work. Although she's got a long day today, I don't even know if she's going to make it home by sunset. And she left early. She's a hard-working woman. She's a good person. Anyway, so this is the neighborhood she lives in. Nice, respectable neighborhood. She don't live like a Bill Hilly like I do. But even from way back here, you can see how big her tree is. You know, if you look over here, nobody else has a big old live oak like that. And if you look back over here at my cousin's place, it's got that big tree in the front. Look at all those big trees in the back. Isn't that cool? Oh man, I just love oak trees. I think they're the coolest thing. So, I apologize for the bouncing around a little bit while I walk. I still don't have one of those gimbal things yet. It may take me a while before I can get one, and I still walk a little uneven with my knees. I probably will forever because I've been unbalanced since I was 11, so that makes it, 56 years. So check that out. Isn't that cool looking? Isn't that cool looking? Look at that tree. Yeah, you may not be all excited, but an ecosystem with a hardwood trees like oak are the pinnacle of a soil ecological succession. And if you come over here, I mean, this is Florida. This part of Florida, there is no organics. It's just sand. That's all there is. But if you come up here and you look where all this stuff was growing, I mean, this is what the soil normally looks like. I mean, that's it. That's the dirt. You know, it's got just a tiny little bit of grayish to it. But when you come up here and you get all this litter, see, nature's fertilizer are all of these leaves. You know, that you got the leaves, and then you got the birds that come and they eat and they poop and they put down phosphorus and all the other trace minerals. Look at the color of the soil right here, up here. And that's just from this tree. Look at that. That thing is huge. The base of this tree, from this side right here, the diameter, if I stand here and I guesstimate the diameter from there to there, the diameter across is about 5 foot. My goodness. So that means the circumference would probably be about 16 foot, 15, 16 foot, something like that. Now, I didn't get to clear the overgrowth here on this side. Well, quite frankly, I just ran out of time. I said I was going to work for an hour or less, and that's what I did. But most of these, really not all that big. I had cleared all of this out, and when I did it a couple, 3 years ago, I dug everything out. I didn't just cut it off inside the brick wall, the brick support for the base of the tree. But yeah, look at that. That's just pretty cool. That's just pretty cool. And that tree is lifted up now and is way up off of her roof. And it's got air and light that'll come in, and that'll help keep this tree healthy and happy for a lot longer time. Because all of these lower limbs that they had hung way down, and she came in and had somebody come in and give it a pedicure, I guess, or a manicure. I guess a pedicure would be roots. So she had them give it a manicure and trimmed it up, and that just lifted the whole tree. And look how beautiful that is. And the birds, there's mockingbird. I don't know if you can see it. And here's a magnolia tree over at the neighbor's house. It's coming up towards, it's coming up to greet the oak tree. So I guess I'll pat myself on the back and say, for an old woman with nothing but a pair of lopping shears, and I think I used the rake once, that's not a bad bit of work for less than an hour. So with that, I think I'm going to go inside, get me something tall and cool to drink, put my feet up for a little bit, and decide what I'm going to have for breakfast. With that, gang, I will wish you blessings for the day, and whatever you do, just keep chasing the dream. And you know what? You can never outgive God, and it's never bad to do something good. So with that, I'll wish you blessings again for the day. Till next time.